In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up natural weighting method in Moodle 2.8. I am in my sandbox here, and I'm going to go to the gradebook by going to grades in the administration area. And here is my student Joe Columbia, 2 assignments I've created, and he is currently receiving 83.33%. And Moodle is, as usual, calculating using simple weighted mean of grades, which is the default aggregation method. To change to natural aggregation method, we click on Setup. The Setup tab takes us to the Setup area, or previously known as Simple View. And just a little bit of background of natural. So the natural aggregation method in Moodle has evolved from the sum of grades aggregation method, which was really a basic points method, a points system of aggregating grades. Only it's been really greatly enhanced from sum of grades and, of course, renamed to natural now. But along with the new name comes a whole lot of great features with the natural aggregation method. To switch to natural aggregation method, and before we switch, just pay attention to how the setup page looks right now. We've got 2 assignments which clearly equal 30 points. However, we see 100 down the bottom here, and of course this number refers to the percentage, the total percentage for the course. So the course adds up to 100%. So if we were in simple weighted mean of grades or weighted mean of grades, aggregation methods, the other 2 main aggregation methods, this number will always equal 100, as would any category total or course total. However, when we switch to natural weighting method, we're going to see this value change to reflect the total number of points in the course. So to switch to natural method, we're going to click on the Edit pop-up menu here, pull-down menu, sorry. Click Edit Settings, and we are going to change the aggregation method to natural. And save changes. And so now you can see that indeed this value switched from 100 to 30. So it now reflects the total number of points in the course. But furthermore, what this new method does in the new Moodle, it shows us the relative weights of all of the assignments or categories in the course with the weighting method set to natural. And so you can see here in gray in this weights column, it says if we don't do anything else, this assignment, Introduce Yourself, is worth 33.333% of the course. Class presentation is 66.667 of the course. And so as I stated previously in my discussion about simple weighted and then weighted mean of grades, these values, in most other situations, these points values, if the point values, if left without any manual overrides, this would be worth twice as much as the other assignment. However, in natural, you also have the option to override this natural weight. So if I feel that Introduce Yourself should be worth a little bit more, I could check the weights box here for that assignment, and I could up it to say 45%. I want it to be worth a little bit more. And when I click Save Changes, you'll notice that Moodle adjusts automatically the other element, the other assignment in here, A1 class presentation, to be 55% of the grade. So it's very, very smart. Obviously, it does the calculations for us, but a very, very smart, clever interface here, allowing us to do an override on the fly. The last thing I want to talk about in the natural aggregation method is the way that this looks to the students, which I think is vastly improved. And to actually see the student view, what the students see when they look at the gradebook, we're going to go to click on the View tab under Categories and Items. And with the View options here selected, we're going to go to User Report. Click on User Report. And so under User Report, you can then choose from the pop-up menu to see any or all of your students in your course and to see how they are currently viewing their grades, how they view their grades. So I'm going to choose my student Joe Columbia. Take a look how he is going to see his grades appear in natural aggregation method. And you can see it's a very, very comprehensive user report. First of all, he sees the calculated weight of the assignments or categories, if we had categories. He sees his grade, the range, the possible range for the grade, his percentage, any feedback in the feedback column, and lastly, there's a column called Contribution to Course Total, which is an incredibly useful part of the new Moodle gradebook, where the student can actually see how much this assignment is contributing to their overall course grade. So that is the natural aggregation method in Moodle 2.8.